Hello everyone, welcome back. This is now issue 61 of Build Your Own Back to the Future DeLorean. And for this one we're going to be doing some of the luggage compartment. So without further ado, let's crack on. Okay, here we go. And obviously when I say luggage compartment, we'll know it's actually the bonnet in our case. Okay, so another big package. Another bit of frame, and it's really heavy. It's heavier than the larger piece we had just now. In there we get some NM screws, some OM screws, and we also get a lock. And if I can get it out, I'm just trying to be gentle because there's a lock, a catch. I nearly lost it. Tiny little spring. Tiny little spring. So we don't want to be losing that. Let me just focus you again. So the first thing it wants us to do, again, we need to remove the one support structure on this one, which is this bar. Let me just turn you around. There you go. This bar here. And I'm going to use the screwdriver that we got in issue 60 because they're big screws. And for a new screwdriver, it's like the others. It's absolutely useless. Oh dear. But it's still doing the job at the moment. I give it, I don't know, 10 screws and then it'll probably be knackered. Okay, so we just need to discard that for the moment. Okay, and then what it wants us to do is at the front, it wants us to locate this here on the front, and you see there's like a rectangle there. What we need to do is push this small piece of plastic with there's like a pin on the other side. Okay, and that is the what were they calling this? The catch. Yeah. So you need to push that in from the outside in, like so. It then wants us to put the spring onto that post. If I can see, I'll try and show you what I've done. There you go, you can see that. So you've got the catch, then the spring that sits on top of there. And then we're going to place this part, which is the lock, on the top. And it wants the hole, the opening, sorry, let me see the opening there with the pin in, that's going to be facing upwards. So we're just going to pop that on, lining that pin up with the spring. And then what we're going to do is secure that in with NM screws from the outside in. I'm just going to load this up. I'm just going to start one off and change the screwdriver as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to tighten those up. Again, not too tight because obviously we're going through plastic and into metal, so we don't want to shatter anything. There we go, lovely. And then we've got something that looks like that. I'm so sorry, this bloody camera is really not good at the moment. I need to get a new camera. There you go, that's a bit better. So you can see there, and you've got the spring in between, and then you've got the catch inside there. So when you push on the catch, you just about to see there it springs back. Okay, the next job is to screw this to the frame. So I need to bring that back. And this is where I'm going to run out of room. But this is where we're going to marry these together now. And we're going to be doing that with OM screws. And we've got quite a few of them. So I'm going to go ahead and start this now. So what we're going to do is place them together. And it wants, oh God, I can hardly lift it. A screw in where that separates. We want to screw in this hole here and this one here. So I'm going to start off with that side first. So that's one in. I will show you again where I'm putting these screws in just a sec. And again, I'm actually really impressed the way these screws are going in. They are absolutely, they're going in lovely. So there's one side done. So you can see I've put a screw in there and one up there. So we're going to be doing the same for the other side. And this is heavy. I mean, even the, you know, the rest of the car that we've been building is heavy. This is like probably the same sort of weight again. So this is going to be so heavy when it's done. And we haven't even got any of the you know, the body panels on or anything yet. I mean, I know they're not overly heavy, but heavy enough. There we go. And then the same for the other side. We've got a screw in there and then one just at the bottom there. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is putting 4 of those in. Let me see. Underneath the bottom of the windscreen. So you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm just going to pop those in as well. Okay, so I'm going to loosen the side screws up again while I do this, because I've just noticed it didn't quite line up. So I think you're going to need a little bit of play. So my suggestion is not to tighten those side ones up all the way until after you've done this step. So let me have another go. Yeah, see, that's going in now. I'm just going to loosely put these all in, just so I know it all matches up before I start tightening it all down. Oh, and then the last one is going over here. Okay. So I can now tighten all of these because I'm happy they're all in. And then I'm just going to tighten the ones up on the side again that I've just loosened. There we go. And then we have something that looks like that. Okay, let me just bring you up a bit. And then that is from the back. Okay, so that completes issue 61. So yeah, that's looking really good. As I say, I can't believe how heavy this is. This is mental. There you go. So that's from the front. Ooh. And then the side, and then that's the back so far. So yeah, until the next issue, take care, and I'll see you for issue 62. Take care.